Welcome back to Ref Me Up 2.0, the Rookie Guide. Today we are covering free kicks from the CCA Football Officiating Manual. Free kick mechanics are specifically designed to best observe the player safety fouls that are most prevalent during free kick plays. This is not general officiating applied to kickoffs. It is a specific, purpose-built system with defined priorities, defined zones, and defined keys for each official. And it covers two distinct scenarios, the standard free kick and the onside kick, each with their own starting positions and coverage duties. For MechaniGrams accompany this section, we will walk through all of them. The crew has 3 priorities on free kick plays. In order. Priority 1, player safety fouls by the receiving team, specifically illegal wedge blocks and illegal blindside blocks. Priority 2, fair catch signals. Any official who observes a player giving a fair catch signal must monitor all actions toward that player immediately. Priority 3, illegal blocks during a return, blocks in the back and holding. Now, the engagement zone. The manual identifies that fouls related to priorities 1 and 3 most often occur between the receiver's 25-yard line and the receiver's 45-yard line. That area is called the engagement zone. Free kicks require the entire crew to have heightened awareness inside the engagement zone, both during the kick itself and during the return. 2 critical notes before we go into positions. First, in the first half, the line judge and field judge are positioned opposite the press box, and the line judge is responsible for the chains. In the second half, the head line judge and side judge are opposite the press box, and the head line judge is responsible for the chains. Mechanics and keys do not change regardless of which side the officials are working. Only chain responsibility changes. Second, the MechaniGrams in this manual reflect second half positioning. Everything you see in those diagrams is the second half alignment. Also, if a sideline penalty recorder is present, they shall remain with the head line judge throughout the game. Starting positions for the standard free kick, all 8 officials. Referee, starting position is in the middle of the field behind the deepest receiver. Count the receiving team players and confirm your count with the head line judge and line judge. When players and officials are ready, after the sideline liaison is ready, and once the center judge is in position after handing the ball to the kicker, sound your whistle and give the ready for play signal. You are responsible for the end line. You are responsible for the play clock, and are secondarily responsible for knowing if Team A had at least 4 players on both sides of the kicker. Primary for illegal wedge formations. Alert for fair catch signals. Umpire, starting position is just outside the sideline, opposite the press box on Team A's restraining line. Ensure kicking team players remain inside the 9-yard marks until the referee's ready for play signal. You are responsible for clearing your sideline to Team A's end line. Keys on Team A players 4 and 5 from your sideline. Ensure Team A players are within 5 yards of their restraining line. Center judge, hand the ball to and stay with the kicker in the middle of the field. Position in front and to the side of the kicker until the referee marks the ball ready for play, then release the kicker. Move 2 to 3 yards wide of the ball and as deep as the kicker. Primary responsibility for verifying 4 players on either side of the kicker. Head line judge. Starting position is just outside the sideline, opposite the press box at Team B's goal line. Count the receiving team and confirm with the referee and line judge. You have goal line and pylon responsibility. Primary for observing fair catch signals and the actions of players when a signal is given. Secondary responsibility for observing illegal wedge formations. Side judge. Assist in clearing your sideline. Starting position is just outside the sideline, opposite the press box on Team B's restraining line. Count the kicking team and confirm with the field judge. Keys on Team A players 2 and 3 on your side of the field. Line judge. Starting position is just outside the sideline on the press box side at Team B's goal line. Count the receiving team and confirm with the referee and head line judge. You have goal line and pylon responsibility. Primary for observing fair catch signals and the actions of players when a signal is given. Secondary responsibility for observing illegal wedge formations. Field judge. Assist in clearing your sideline. Starting position is just outside the sideline on the press box side at Team B's restraining line. Count the kicking team and confirm with the side judge. Keys on Team A players 2 and 3 on your side of the field. Back judge. You are responsible for clearing your sideline to Team A's end line. Starting position is just outside the sideline on the press box side at Team A's restraining line. Ensure kicking team players remain inside the 9-yard marks until the referee's ready for play signal. Keys on Team A players 4 and 5 on your side. Ensure Team A players are within 5 yards of their restraining line. Note, Team A player 1 is not accounted for in the keys, because that player is normally not threatened until reaching the head line judge or line judge's zone. Once the ball is kicked, here is the most important statement in this entire section. Observing the players is your primary responsibility. Do not focus on the flight of the ball. Every official, every free kick. Watch the players. Referee, move laterally to be in position to see action at the point of attack. You are primarily responsible for illegal wedge formations and illegal blocks. Follow the play and observe action in front of the runner. Be alert for a handoff and a reverse. Umpire and back judge, depending on the direction of the kick, move quickly downfield 10 to 15 yards. If the kick is to the opposite side, move toward the hash mark and observe action toward the center of the field and off-ball action. As the receiving team turns to block, settle into your position. Center judge. Follow the kicker for their 5-yard protection, knowing the status and initial flight of the ball, and watch for early blocks on surprise onside kicks. Judge the direction of the kick and move toward the appropriate hash mark if the ball is kicked to a side zone. After the kick, move upfield 10 to 15 yards, slightly behind the back judge and umpire. Serve as a backup for fair catch signals on pooch kicks. Goal line responsibility on long returns. Head line judge and line judge. Wind the clock when the ball is legally touched in the field of play, unless the ball is caught or recovered by a player who is legally down. The clock will start when the ball crosses the goal line after being first touched by the receivers in the end zone. Stay at the goal line until it is no longer threatened. When the runner is on your side of the field, you are responsible for blocks at the point of attack and the runner. When you do not have the ball, take a position to observe blocks on the backside of the runner. Side judge and field judge. Know if the ball was kicked into the ground or if it has taken more than one bounce. Move quickly 10 to 15 yards toward Team B's goal line. That gives better coverage in the critical area where contact occurs between the kicking and receiving teams. You have goal line responsibility on long returns. One important note on the lateral position of the ball. After a touchback or a fair catch inside Team B's 25-yard line, all crew members, especially wing officials on Team B's sideline, should be alert if the head coach wants to relocate the position of the ball. That request must be communicated before the play clock goes under 25 seconds. Now, onside kick starting positions. These are different from the standard free kick. Referee. Starting position is slightly behind and to one side of a deep receiver. The referee is responsible for Team B's goal line, the end zone, and the end line. Signal ready for play after the center judge has handed the ball to the kicker. Umpire. Just outside the sideline opposite the press box at Team A's restraining line. Center judge. Just to the side of and just behind the apparent kicker, not in front, behind. Headline judge. Just outside the sideline opposite the press box, midway between the two restraining lines. This is different from the standard kick position. Side judge. Just outside the sideline opposite the press box at Team B's restraining line. Line judge. Just outside the sideline on the press box side, midway between the two restraining lines. Again, midway between the restraining lines, not at Team B's goal line. Field judge. Just outside the sideline on the press box side at Team B's restraining line. Back judge. Just outside the sideline on the press box side at Team A's restraining line. Critical pregame meeting note. Before taking their positions, the line judge and field judge, or in the second half, the head line judge and side judge, should meet briefly to review responsibilities and coverage. This is a required pre-snap conference. Onside kick coverage duties. Referee, be prepared if Team A kicks deep instead of onside. Do not assume the kick will be onside, just because that was the intent. Umpire and back judge, have your beanbag in hand. Treat Team A's restraining line as a plane. Any player, other than the kicker or holder, breaking the plane before the ball is kicked, should be called for offside. If the kick is to your side, you have secondary responsibility for touching by either team. If the kick is to the opposite side, you are responsible for blocking. Be alert for a fair catch signal by Team B, and be prepared to cover the play if a Team B player recovers the kick and attempts to advance the ball. Center judge, know the initial status of the ball. Follow the kicker for their 5-yard protection. Assist in observing blocking and ruling on touching of the kick. Be alert for immediate recovery or advance by Team B. Headline judge and line judge, have your beanbag in hand. Observe blocking by both teams. Know if the ball was kicked into the ground or if it has taken more than one bounce. Be alert for a fair catch signal by Team B and be prepared to cover the play if a Team B player recovers the kick and attempts to advance. Side judge and field judge, have your beanbag in hand. You must know if the kick broke the plane of Team B's restraining line. You are primarily responsible for touching by either team. Be alert for a fair catch signal by Team B and be prepared to cover the play if a Team B player recovers the kick and attempts to advance the ball. All officials, remember that the clock needs to be properly started and stopped on onside kick plays. This is a reminder to the entire crew. Clock management on onside kicks requires active awareness. And that is free kicks complete. All 4 MechaniGrams are on this final slide for comparison. MechaniGram 1. Standard free kick starting positions showing the engagement zone between the receiver's 25 and 45-yard lines. MechaniGram 2. Standard free kick coverage after the kick, showing the lateral movement of the wing officials toward Team B's goal line and the referee moving to the point of attack. MechaniGram 3. Onside kick starting positions, the key difference being HLJ and LJ at midway between the restraining lines instead of at Team B's goal line, and CJ behind the kicker. MechaniGram 4. Onside kick coverage, CJ following the kicker, SJ and FJ converging toward the ball to rule on touching, umpire and BJ watching the plane at Team A's restraining line. 6 key points to take away. 3 priorities in order. Player safety fouls first, fair catch signals second, illegal blocks during a return third. The engagement zone, receivers 25 to 45-yard lines. Heightened awareness in that zone on every free kick. Sides changed by half. First half, LJ and FJ opposite the press box. LJ has chains. Second half, HLJ and SJ opposite the press box. HLJ has chains. Watch players, not the ball. Once kicked, observing the players is the primary responsibility, not the flight of the ball. Onside kicks, umpire, back judge, headline judge, line judge, side judge, and field judge all have bean bags in hand. The restraining line is a plane. Clock management on onside kicks. All officials are responsible for properly starting and stopping the clock. Thanks for joining Ref Me Up 2.0. I hope you got 1% better today. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next Rookie Guide.
Well, that's a wrap for this section. Hopefully y'all learned something today. If you made it all the way through, then you're a real one, and I hope it brought you closer to your goals. Go ahead and subscribe and share with a football official, fan, or coach, and be